It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, and before we get going,
guys, Joel.
He is tremendous size and skill to match TA. Thanks. Tonight, we'll be seeing a couple of the league's better defenses. What are some of the keys to winning a defensive kind of battle, Doris?
Well, because you know that possessions are going to be fewer than in a typical game, where the pace is going to be slower, then the turnover number becomes all that much more important. Because in a game where pace is not at issue, you can't afford 15, 20 turnovers. It's about valuing the basketball. It's about executing to the greatest degree possible. And sometimes, Kevin, that means going deep into your offensive set. The ball should change sides of the floor, and you should look for a matchup that's favorable. And when you do, that's when you strike.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers. Horford is out there with Embiid. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Richardson in at the 2 guard.
Boy, what a nice carom there, guys. He can really use that size and length to his advantage.
And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got the game going here with the first basket for the 76ers.
Boy, that's some big-time muscle on the glass from Horford. He gets great position, uses that big frame to his advantage.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Walker surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. For 3.
Well, this is why you have to respect Al Horford, right? He has an ability to alter shots with that length.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
Richardson against Brown. For the 3, it's deflected.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
The shot's good from Cantor. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage. Staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Harris against Hayward. And Embiid with the block. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Hayward on the wing. Guarded by Harris. And Embiid with the block. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Williams comes in for Tatum. Houdini's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Smart subbed in for Brown. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And last year we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Philadelphia leading by 4. And Embiid Embiid has already made the jump from star to superstar.
And part of that is his personality. I think his game does speak for itself. Gives you everything you want from a center on both ends of the floor. Effortless athleticism and has incredible skill and touch for a player his size.
Now here's Walker. Burke covering. Walker goes in. Here's Tice. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
He's guarded by Williams. Passes it to Scott. And the call will go against Houdini. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
When you think about the Boston Celtics last year, they were defined by their defense. But one overlooked area was the improvement they made in their defensive rebounding numbers. Think about it, was their only top 10 finish in that category in the last 10 years. Incredible.
And Tice gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid finds Burke. Off target from three-point range. And it's Walker penetrating. Left side, Smart. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely... The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate. And
give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
They've got Smart. Houdini is out there with Williams. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Tice in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Burke, guarded by Walker. Scott pitched to Burke. Pass to Korkmaz. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the pass to Tice. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. You know, Doris, certain guards just have a knack for scoring in the post. When you think of that list, I'm sure there are a couple right at the top that come to mind.
Yeah, well, who don't you want to deal with in the low post out of the guard position? I'll give you one. Dwayne Wade. If he's on the post with a back-down dribble that he can use to his advantage, turn the lights out. Here's another guy, Sean Livingston. Unbelievable length, plays at his own pace. Both guys are nightmares in the post. Good luck checking either one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
1:51 left in the second quarter. And stolen by Hayward. Brown the pass to Hayward. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. He kicks it to O'Quinn. Pass to Harris. Here's Horford. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Boston.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And that one falls for Horford.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with a shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's Simmons. That's short off the rim. Celtics leading by 6. Smart kicks to Tice. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Tatum against Horford. Brown outside. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up for Philadelphia. They have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And a new group in for the Celtics. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Houdini's checked in for Brown. And Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. Philadelphia also making some changes. Korkmaz comes in for Richardson. And Trey Burke subbed in for Simmons.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
For Philadelphia, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Good on the second free throw. 15 seconds left in the first half. Ball stolen. Here's Korkmaz with 2 seconds left, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They look like a more focused team in the second quarter, and what was an early deficit for them has turned into a 3-point lead at the break. Thanks for joining.
Welcome back, everyone. There's State Station. That's where you get off the tee if you're going to go visit the old State House here in Boston. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics leading by 3. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid. Simmons is out there with Richardson. Then there's Horford. And it's Harris in at the 3. They grab their own miss. Kanter. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Brown outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, you've got to be composed mentally right now at this time of the game. It's really careless play right there.
Now, here's Richardson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Simmons. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Simmons against Walker. No good from Simmons. Boston leading by 5. And Ben Simmons, who missed the first season in the NBA with an injury. Boy, Greg, was he worth the wait.
And you knew he'd be a special kind of player after being taken first overall. But he is so unique and how great of a player he is. His ability to command attention on offense without having a great outside shot really is something you just don't see in today's NBA.
Tatum kicks to Cantor. Walker in the corner. Back to Cantor. This is to Walker. No good. Shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Embiid finds Richardson. Here's Horford. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Kev, that's about all-out effort from Al Horford. He refuses to be denied.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Brown. And the 76ers also making a change. O'Quinn's checked in. Back to Smart. Outside, Walker. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, I thought the D might prevent him from getting a clean look, but that was the ideal time to break out the reverse.
It's tipped.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Hands it from downtown.
You know, I think the defense is thinking, I don't have to guard him on the line, but that's just a matter of whether he could knock it down, and he does.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Passes it to O'Quinn. Here's Simmons. Williams with the block.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Simmons against Walker. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Simmons against Walker. Shot to stop the run. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Simmons got 6 points.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Williams' shot is off.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Walker the pass to Smart from beyond the arc. That shot off. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They're up by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Williams. Houdini is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. To the right side. Latrey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Korkmaz kicks to Burke. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
And it's Walker penetrating. And Embiid with the block. And he hits it to tie the game up.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Richardson's checked in. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Burke with it. He's picked up by Walker. Burke finds Scott to take the lead. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Embiid against Walker. Looking to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
And he knows how much was riding on that possession. He wanted to score.
And slam dunk by Burke.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the 76ers with the ball. The 76ers leading by 3. Kicks to Embiid. Over Williams. Pass to Burke. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Richardson gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tatum, that's for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The pass to Embiid over Williams. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Horford. Yes!
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Now, here's Walker. He's guarded closely. It's Brown on the wing. Cantor trying to free himself up. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Here's Philadelphia. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Harris passes to Burke. Down low. Embiid. It's good!
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, Enes Kanter's willingness to be the guy to take over in a critical stretch, so impressive.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
And here's Walker outside. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. And so the timeout by Brett Brown here. Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down.
And taking a technical there is the last thing we want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Richardson.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that's going to do it. The only chance they had was for him to miss those. Instead, he's absolutely perfect.
There's Brown with the 3.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.